That's why this record sounds this way. Let me backtrack a little bit. One of the things that I like about this record is, as you mentioned, you're keeping it really simple, really down to the basics, which in 2018 is unique because the raw energy, the angst, the real, what I'd like to say, the power, so to speak. But we're no longer those young, angry fucking kids. How are you able to regress and bring that energy out when, we're all paying taxes, our backs hurt, I mean, you look great, but, every morning there's a struggle.
Yeah, well, I mean, that anger's there. We all have the anger burning, to quote a little discharge there. I mean, just getting up in the morning and driving to fucking work and being alive. I mean, as great as it is to be alive, there's all kinds of challenges throughout your day that, if you want to, you can really hone in on them and make yourself fucking miserable, and we're probably pretty good at that, So Lee did a great job of, I didn't really read the lyrics until last week when the record came out. And he did a really good job, I think, of doing sort of pissed off, angry punk lyrics that are about topics that are applicable today.
What better day and time to bring out that type of music that reflects like back in the early 80s of that climate now, because it's full circle again. Right? The world's in chaos.
That was not planned, but yeah, I mean, having the political climate be the way that it is actually sort of fitting for this music. It's not meant to be that sort of political, like party political. It's just more personal politics. But I mean, how can you not be fucking angry when you turn on the television and see the ridiculous fucking shit that's going on, and the fact that what we were all into hardcore 35 years ago, and today we still have to deal with racism and sexism and every other ism out there that has nothing's been solved. We haven't really moved that far forward. We're inching there, but it's not good enough. We're not doing a good enough job as fucking humans. We need to do a better job.
Oh, that's why we're all going to Mars. Hey, excellent time for this record to come out, because the kids nowadays, they're seeking and they're searching for something. Do you think that they will absorb this like we did, like the Crash, the Discharge of our era?
No, I don't think it'll be absorbed in the same way, because when those bands came out, they were innovators, and there was nothing else like it. There was no other outlet for that sort of rage. I mean, you weren't going to do that listening to Aerosmith or Kiss or fucking right. Ted Nugent. So when those bands came along, they definitely opened up. They just ripped the fucking bandage off the wound, and it was amazing. It was visceral and timely, and it was powerful. All we can do now is just sort of play from our hearts, and that's what we're doing. I can honestly say this record is not contrived in any to be sort of commercially viable or anything. It's just for fun. It is contrived in that we definitely were striving for something, but it's not going to sell a lot of copies. I mean, the record is really noisy. It's really fucking. We really wanted it to be just nasty sounding, and that's not going to appeal to everyone.
Why don't we look at the record there? Look at this beautiful artwork. There it is. So this is Rotting Civilization?
On the front, yes it is.
Rise Above Records?
Rise Above Records.
Came out last week?
Very handsome group of old men on the back cover there. And
you guys all have amazing hair. Bastards.
So, I mean, I don't think people are going to react to it the way they did to the originators, but hopefully somebody will get something out of it, That's all we can do.
The pleasure of it, the joy, because
it's our change one kid right?
Right? If you could make one kid listen to some real shit, why not?
Yes, yeah. If I can make one kid like Slaughter, that's enough for me.
Here's the deal. Scar Carlson has had a legacy, a long legacy of... Jesus, I don't even to say it, because what more can I say? You've proven yourself over and over again. One of the things that I really appreciate about Scar Carlson and all the guys there is that they still hold on to the true essence of creating music. In other words, from the heart, organic, real. Regardless of what genre it is, you've always done everything with integrity and grounded. No one's trying to be a fucking icon, you know? No more fucking Robert Plant-ish type shit. But the best part is music lovers. So let me see the record again. Look at this record right there. Septic Tank.
Rotting Civilization.
Right?
Yes.
How would you describe this record for people that are not familiar with you and the rest of the guys?
Well, hopefully the people out there have heard of hardcore music. And this record is a love letter to all of our favorite hardcore bands.
Nice.
You know, Siege, Discharge, we've already gone through the list, 7 Seconds.
You know what would best go along with that record? Some select live dates. Is that being discussed?
The only thing on the table right now is Japan. Which
Why do they get all the luck? Seriously, they get all
I'm
the
sure
good shows.
there will be other dates, but we get the luck of going to
Right.
Japan first, apparently, so that'll be cool.
Possibly,
We have
maybe.
some good supporters of. Oh, we'll definitely play around. Yeah.
I mean, look,
The
Lee.
idea is to play gigs and have some fun with it.
Will
That's
you-
where this is really going to shine, I think, is
Right,
in the
right.
live setting.
Because I mean, if anything, that comes from being live animals.
Yeah, as long as we can all. I mean, we're all pretty old. If we can keep it together physically, then the show should be pretty good.
All right, there you have it. Septic Tank,
Rotting Civilization.
Rise Above Records. Email Lee and tell him you want to see them play live, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Email him.
Definitely email Lee. Yeah.
Buy some shit from Rise Above and then tell him you want to see Septic Tank live. Scott Carlson, you've always been a gentleman. Pleasure talking to you. Thank you for taking the time.
Happy birthday, my friend.
Hey, and I get the free record too.
Yeah, and I just want to say one last thing. Fuck Jimmy Cabs.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Okay. You get a pass for that.
Just living too far